Okay, Katie, a lot of people have trouble with a muscle called piriformis, and they get into too much external rotation of the hip, and then big nerve gets caught under there, and then they get sciatic pain and everything. Uh, and so they stop doing external rotation exercises. This is an exercise right here where we're going to exercise all the other synergists or sisters of external rotation that are really, really important. In the golf swing, they're unbelievably important for rotating the pelvis as the thigh and the hip rotates. So I'm going to show this to you, and I'm going to show it to the camera in two different directions, and then we'll have you do it. Okay. The first thing is we have this position on a chair like so. Okay, and it just needs to be at a height where we can lift our foot up pretty easily, and then we're going to drop down into this position. Try to bring your butt down like so, and then what you're going to do is you're going to line this the front of your pelvis up, that big bone. Feel that? The big bone, front of your pelvis up with the middle of the machine. You don't want to step onto it like straight on like this, okay? Like that, put it up like that, do your squat. And then what you do is you position your hand on the opposite side of your knee, because what you're going to do is you're going to push your knee out against your forearm as hard as you possibly can, and then you'll feel all these little muscles turning on like crazy. And then when you feel that, you're going to hold that for 3 seconds, and then you're going to turn that hip outward for 3 seconds. Your foot will turn, but you're not turning with your foot, okay? So I'll show you how it's done here. This is important, putting your hand on this side, push out, and then rotate your hip outward. And then at the end of that, then you'll be able to drop down more. Push out. We're going to do this 3 times consecutively, okay? And I'm just going to do it for the camera from this angle here. Push out, rotate the hip out. My foot is moving, but I'm not moving with my foot. And then I'll be able to drop down further each time I do it. You're going to do it 3 times. Okay, this is getting all those deep outward hip rotators that are so important. And as we do this exercise, that big external hip rotator, outward rotator called the piriformis, is inhibited, and it's not going to be working. So we'll put it in position so you can get deeper and deeper and deeper into a squat. Okay, so you're doing well. You're lined up with the front of your pelvis over to the right. Go ahead and put your foot up. Good. And this is going to go around. So squat down first. Squat your butt down as far as you can go. Keep on coming down further. Try to touch your foot with that. Good. Now, push your knee out to your, don't let it move. Put your arm, there you go. Don't let it move, and you should feel these muscles right here turning on. You feel them? Mm-hmm. Okay, now turn your hip outward. There you go. 1, 2, 3. Relax. Squat down further. There you go. Push out with your knee against your arm. Don't let your arm move. Turn your hip out. 1, 2, 3. Relax. And squat down further. One more time. Push out as hard as you can. And then rotate out. 1, 2, 3. And relax. Come on up out of there. And that will be a nice loosey-goosey feeling.
It's a huge difference. I feel like.
Yeah. So we're going to do it from the other side with the camera like so, or the position. So now you're going to line this up with the left side. Good. Now we'll be able to tell what the hand is doing. Good. And squat down first. There you go. Pull this arm that way. Mm-hmm. Good. Now push your knee against your arm, but don't let your arm move. Push hard. These muscles will be turning on. 1, 2, 3. Then rotate your hip. 1, 2, 3. Relax. Squat deeper. Good job. Do it. Push hard. Hold on. First of all, push this knee as hard as you can. Feel them turning on before you turn your hip externally. And now turn. 1, 2, 3. Relax. And then squat as deep as you can go. Try to touch your butt to your heel and push out. See, her arm is not moving out. And then turn out with your hip. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. and relax. Walk around a little bit.
Like,
There
run
you go.
hurdles,
Yeah.
jump hurdles and all that.
Yeah, for sure. So that's so important in any kind of rotational sport because people were always talking about the hips, right? It's not actually the hip, right? That's actually inside the pelvis, at the bottom of the pelvis. Is not actually inside the hip joint. Those are super, super important muscles that we never activate and strengthen the correct way.